So how ping works? What is ping? First thing is ping is a command. It is a network utility. It is a tool. Packet Internet Groper is the full form. That is, you want to know there is a host, there is a destination, you want to know whether it is reachable or not. So ping uses ICMP packets. There are 4 packets which actually goes to the destination specified by the IP address and they come back. So all this information like how much time it took to go and come back, how many packets actually came back, how many were lost, what is the time to live. So all these statistics of your network or of your route from one place to another is shown by ping using the background protocol, which is the Internet Control Message Protocol, ICMP. Okay. So this is all the information. For example, you have sent 4 packets and only 2 were received. Ping does that. That means network may be congested, or there may be some firewall dropping the packets, or there may be various reasons. So in your command prompt, what do? You write ping and followed by the IP address. It can be a URL also, like google.com, youtube.com, or say altavista.com. So here we are taking an example of a IP, 10.10.100.1. So by default, ping does what? On Windows, it sends 4 ICMP request packets, 4, going and coming back. So when this host 10.10.100.1 is reachable, if you are able to reach that, it will reply 4 ICMP reply packets, getting request and then replying. So this is the reply. This is the whole procedure which takes place. So if the packets are not received, router, switch or ISP, there may be error in any of this, even in your network interface card. So how many packets are sent, how many received? This gives you a glimpse. How much time does it take for the packet to go and come? This also gives you some important information. So this is all about the statistics of the network health, the network connection. All right. So in this case, remote host has replied within 1 millisecond. That means the network is not congested. How about time is 500 millisecond or maybe even more than that? As a user, or say, you want to do some gaming, it is not advisable for you. You will not use it. So there are certain parameters or added content which you can use using ping. So this all is the listing of all the possibilities you can use after ping. So if you want to understand how this will come, just write ping /?. All this listing will come. That is what you can use. For example, IPv4, you only want to use 4. IPv6, 6 with a dash. Now ping, you can write the IP address also. You can write, say, google.com. Ultimately, this google.com will be converted into 8.8.8.8. That is the DNS, domain naming system. So DNS will also be checked. See, there are multiple things ping does. It will tell you the network health. It will tell you whether your NIC is working or not. It will tell you whether your hardware is working or not, or whether your DNS is working properly or not. Okay. So there are multiple things ping can do. So what happens whenever you do this, you will not always get this black screen like what I showed you. There will be certain error messages that can pop up. That is why you use ping. Ping is for network health. So when you use this destination host unreachable, what does it mean? It means you have sent the packet, you are not receiving it. Okay. Before that, let me tell you one more thing. Ping 127.0.0.1. This is for local host. You can also write local host here. That means you will know that your network interface card is working fine. There is no error. But if you're not getting ping reply from your local host, there will be some problem. Okay. So if you check NIC, if you just write IP and you're not getting messages, that may be problem in hardware. So destination host unreachable, this could mean that either the PC doesn't have a route to the destination you are trying to ping, or to the remote router doesn't have a route to it. If the message only says destination host unreachable, there is no route from your PC. If it says a reply from some IP address, the issue is with the router. Destination host unreachable. You might get a message called general failure error. If you're getting this message, there may be a problem with your PC or laptop network card or your wireless adapter. You need to check your device driver and make sure that your device has a proper IP address. Okay, a proper IP address has to be there. So these are general error messages. For example, a request timeout. This message means the destination you are attempting to ping is unreachable. If it's definitely operational, the problem might be a firewall, or the destination might be dropping ping packets. Most of the time, this message is due to a firewall. So be sure to check your settings when you get this request timeout. Most of the time, it is because of firewall. There may be other reasons. I'm not saying always, but most of the time, it is because of the firewall. Okay, then the next message that can come, or error message can come, is unknown host. So if the IP address for the host you are pinging can't be resolved, you are likely to get this message. Basically, it means that the name server of the domain isn't recognized. For example, not Google, but you type google.com. So there is a problem in the DNS. So make sure you have the correct name server. If you do, the issue might lie with the name resolution process itself, at which point you will need to check on the availability of status of the DNS or WINS server. Okay, so ping uses ICMP, packet sending, packet receiving, and all the statistics it gives you to understand what is the health of my network. I hope you